Hi everyone, this is Heba from My Little Journal, and today I'm going to be sharing the new Purkey releases for the month of May. I will be sharing the Traveler's Notebook Kit and the new stamp sets that are releasing today. And the other two kits that will be releasing, I will share those when I do work in my Project Life album. But I did want to share what I will be using today in this video. I did want to mention that the stamp sets came kind of without the stamp covers, if that makes sense. So they didn't come with the stamp covers because they were delayed and they had to send them out to the creative team. So you can see, you can't really see them because it doesn't have the right acetate on here, but I did go ahead and print out the covers so I can share them with you. And this kit is the Traveler's Notebook Kit, and it's called Flower Shop. It is really beautiful. You can create your own flowers. I'm just gonna stick this back in here because you can't really see it. Anyway, I hope there's no glare on here. But it just has coffee books and a bunch of different types of flowers and plants that you can create a little flower shop for you. I really love the stamp set. I think it's so different than the other stamps that I usually see. You do get the alpha stickers, black and white, really cute. The papers are as beautiful. I really love this one, by the way, and I have a feeling I'm going to be using that today. The flowers, gorgeous. You guys know I love my flower paper. Nice blue. I love this one with the flowers. They're like doodled on there. And this one that has morning, evening, every day. Love that orange. You have the here. And that's just the back side, which is exactly like this one with some blue. Another one of those floral. And that's that same stamp set. The Flower Shop. You can see you can make your own with the stamp set. But it is so pretty. I love that pink. This one says, there are always flowers for those who want to see them. Love it. As I said before, I love this paper. I love that pattern. But that is the Traveler's Notebook Kit that you will be receiving if you are a subscriber, or you can purchase it if you like it. I also want to share the new stamp sets. As I said before, I could not really share the stamp set itself. It's back here, but because it doesn't have the right acetate, so we're just gonna go with the sheet of paper that I printed out. And this one's called All You Need Is Ice Cream. It is gorgeous. You can create your own ice cream cones. Has all you need is ice cream. Keep it cool, yum, cheat day, treat yourself. It is really, really such a cute little stamp set, and I believe I'm going to be using that today. This one is the alpha stamps that are releasing in the month of May, and this one's called Highline. Love these. They are really big. I don't know if you can see how large these are, but they're really tall and thin, and I love that. And I'm hoping to use this today because you guys know I love my alpha stamps. This one's You Got Me. These phrases are the cutest thing ever. Let me fix that so you can. So it says, you're my favorite fellow introvert. Let's be weird together. It's fun doing nothing together. Love that. This one's my favorite, and it says, let's sit and look at our phones together. That one is definitely a thumbs up. And it also has, we make quite the odd couple. I just really, really love the stamp set. You guys know how I like odd stamp sets. I don't like the kind of generic phrases all the time, and that's definitely a favorite of mine. And Kelly does really well with that. This is called Best Dad Ever, and it's very similar to the Best Mom stamp set that released last month. And obviously Father's Day is in June, and you can document your father using the stamp set. It's adorable, and it just says, Dad knows best. I got it from my dad. Love you, Dad. Happy Dad's Day. And then you can kind of build your own little man here. And Happy Father's Day. Really, really cute. And it has, I love my uncle. I love my grandfather or my grandpa. So you can document your special man using the stamp set. So these 4 stamp sets are releasing today. The Traveler's Notebook kit is also releasing today. And of course, as always, the main kit, and there is going to be a mini kit releasing also in the month of May. And I will share those other two kits next week when I work in my Project Life album. But anyways, let's start working in my Traveler's Notebook and document a special moment in my life. Okay, you guys, let's start working in my Traveler's Notebook. I do have a 2x2 photo of this very yummy ice cream that I had a few days ago, and I really wanted to document it. And I thought using the All You Need Is Ice Cream stamp set would work really well to help me document this photo. So I'm going through the kit and I'm trying to figure out which papers I really like and want to use on my spread. And as I said earlier, I love this striped pattern. It's just so beautiful, and I really was trying to use it on my spread. But things are going to change in a bit. I do change my mind and I change things around. But before I decide that this pattern is not going to work, I'm going to go ahead and use these two pattern papers, the pink and blue, to stamp a bunch of ice cream cones and swirls on these pattern papers. I thought I could use them to kind of add as a background to my stamps, and I will fussy cut them out and also use my circle punch to punch out some of those circles. I just really wanted to play around with the stamp set because I really was in love with it. I'm not going to make you watch me stamp everything out and fussy cut out every single ice cream cone and swirl, so I'm just going to go ahead and edit this out, and you will see the magic of editing where you don't have to watch me do every single one of these. Now that I'm done fussy cutting all my little stamped images out, I start trying to figure out how I'm going to add them to my layout. You're going to see me change it around a few times, try to figure out where I want these ice cream cones to sit on my spread. And it was kind of a struggle. And at the end of me struggling what I'm going to do with all these ice cream cones, I felt like it was a struggle because it wasn't matching my pattern paper, or my pattern paper was way too busy with all these ice cream cones. So I decide I'm gonna let it go, even though I love this pattern paper and I really wanted to use it, but it was just not working for me. So it's okay, I can always use it for a different spread. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it out with a pink pattern paper that matched my ice cream cones and the blue, so I just go with it. I'm going to add my pink pattern paper, and then I will deal with where I'm going to add all these ice cream cones, or how I'm going to add all these ice cream cones. I want to start stamping my title. I'm going to use two stamp sets for this. I will use the All You Need Is Ice Cream, and I'm going to stamp All You Need Is from that stamp set. Then I'm going to use my Highline stamp set to stamp out ice cream. Love this stamp set. Once I started using it, I was totally in love. They are so thin and tall. They're just beautiful alpha stamps. But in between my stamping, I decide to add the ice cream cones and see if I can just add them in between some of the words and little things like that. And I'm so happy I did that because I was able to use a lot of the ice cream cones on the spread instead of just using one or two. But I didn't have enough space, by the way, to finish my title. So I decided to move on and start layering my photo, and then I'll come back and figure out how to finish my title. I do end up using some Kelly Purkey alpha stickers. I'm going to be using a lot of scrap paper to layer my photo. I end up adding some tissue and a lot of black pattern paper. Now I decided to add some black pattern paper because I stamped with black ink and I really wanted to balance it out. There was a lot of pink on the left side, so I needed to bring in some of that black to the left side just to balance it all out nicely. I end up using some strips of white and black pattern paper to the far left of my spread. I felt like I needed to give a base to my photo and my layers. Just adding those strips to the far left really helped me do that. And I really like the outcome and how my layers turned out. I do want to stamp out a few phrases from that same stamp set. I end up using Keep It Cool. I'll stamp that in a label sticker, and then I will stamp out Treat Yourself. And I'm going to use my circle punch to punch that out and add it to my layers. And then I move back to the right side of my spread. I know I was all over the place when I was working on the spread, which is so not me. I'm usually really organized and I work on one spot at a time, but I was moving back and forth, and I think because things were coming to me thinking, oh, I should do this or I should add this. And sometimes it's okay to kind of work out of your own element or your own comfort. But anyways, I'm going to end up adding some foam dots to my ice cream cones because I really wanted to add more dimension on the right side of my spread because of all the stamping, and because I'm going to be adding some Kelly Purkey alpha stickers to finish my title, which ends up saying all you need is ice cream all day every day. And I just felt like the foam dots would really help give more dimension to my spread. I end up adding another ice cream cone to my spread just because I had a lot of empty space and I wish I stamped my title a bit higher. I just felt like it was not really centered properly, but I've learned throughout the years to let things go and just move on, and that's what I decided to do. I do want to add some more black pattern paper to my layers. I just felt like it needed a little bit more. And I will go back to my stamp set and stamp this little banner that said ice cream, and I will just add that to my layers. and call it done. Of course, before I call it done, I will be using some crystal drops. I'm going to add some black and white crystal drops on my spread and also on my swirls, my ice cream swirls, just to add some more dimension and texture to my spread. And then I call my layout done. Don't forget, today is a release day at the Kelly Purkey shop. I'm going to add all the links down below for you. They are affiliate links, and I appreciate you using my links. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. It just supports my channel and helps me create more videos to share with you. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye. Thank you.